Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Rochelle. Bienvenue sur ma chaîne. So today we are going to be talking about coffee break French. Now, I absolutely love using coffee break French. I use it every single day I'm in the car and I listen to it on my way to work. It really makes my commute much more enjoyable because nobody likes traffic. Now, each lesson is about 20 minutes long, which is great for me because my commute is about 16, 17 minutes depending on the traffic. And so I get to hear most of it, and then the rest of it, I'll try to listen to it as I walk into work or just listen to it throughout the day. So it's really convenient for me. Now, I am currently on season 2. I forget which lesson I'm on. I think it's season 2, lesson 15 maybe. I think that might be what it is. But anyway, we'll get into that later. So with Coffee Break French, we get to listen to Mark and Anna. Now Mark is the instructor and Anna is the teacher. And it's really cool to see how Anna goes from not knowing a lot of French to progressing over time. Now, I'm only in season 2, so I look forward to see what the other seasons will bring. Alright, so now I'm going to show you all a demonstration of using Coffee Break French. I'm going to go through the website, show what they offer and everything that goes along with it. I'm not sponsored, I'm just a fan of it. I use it every day and I would like to pass it along to you. So, here we go. Voila! So this is the Coffee Break French website and it is by Radiolingua. So let's scroll on down and see what we have. So they have information on free podcasts, online courses, and how to join them on social media. And they have 5 levels. Each season has 40 lessons. Season 1 is for absolute beginners. And you will learn how to use your French confidently when traveling, ordering food and drinks, making friends, and shopping in a French-speaking country. Season 2, which is lower intermediate, and that's the one that I'm on. And basically, I'm just building from what I learned in season 1, and I learned how to say what I want to say. Season 3 is upper intermediate. And you are extending your range of language by building your knowledge of more complex grammar through authentic and engaging materials. So I definitely look forward to that season. Season 4 are for the advanced learners, and it looks like you are just expanding and building upon what you learned, but it's going to become more complex and more advanced. And then you have Season 5, which is upper advanced. And this one is called Challenge Yourself. Take your spoken and written French to the next level. So that should be interesting, and I'm very excited to get to that point. So as we scroll down, we see a little bit more. They have more information and they have pricing. Now, I'm doing the free podcasts. I don't pay anything for mine. They also have the online course, and you see the price there. I'm not sure what that is in dollars, but I'm sure you could look that up. And you have the online courses over here. So maybe these are the same thing. Okay, I see it now. So US dollars is 104. Okay, but anyway, I do the free courses. And you can go there to access the podcast library, but we will get there soon. And these are their social media pages. I currently follow them on YouTube and Instagram. So these are more places that you can find them. And down here at the bottom, it breaks it down. It looks like we have a little pop-up there, but it breaks it down. So in season 1, as I mentioned before, we are doing these lessons with Mark and Anna. Mark is the instructor. Anna is the student. And you just learn how to do basic greetings. It's been really, really helpful for me. What I like about it is that I'm learning phrases that I would actually use one day if I was speaking to another French speaker or if I was traveling in a French speaking area. So season 2, this talks about season 2 here, And you can click on topics and it just tells you what will be talked about in season 2. And then they have the premium content, which is their paid content. So let's scroll on down. So season 3. Oh, and what's cool is sometimes they take little field trips, and I believe in season 1 they did travel a little bit on vacation, and we learned about hotel language and how to check into a hotel, so that was neat. So we have season 4, and then we have, this may be, I haven't done this one yet, I'll have to check this one out. So yeah, definitely check this website out. Looks like they have a magazine as well, so that's really neat. Alright, so let's see what else we have. I've opened up different tabs here just so I can make sure I show you all everything. Okay, that is what we just went through. Oh, and they also have the podcast. If you go on their website and you just click on podcast, they have these videos here, or these audio languages here. Also, they have a YouTube channel. So these are probably audio, but if you go on YouTube, they have these videos there as well. I'm curious now. Let me just click on one. See what happens. Okay, so they're videos. Okay, that's cool. But I do believe these are available on their YouTube channel as well. So you can check that out. Let's see what else. Okay, so Coffee Break French is a part of Coffee Break Languages, and they do offer several languages, and you can choose your flavor. There's Coffee Break French, Italian, Chinese, German, Spanish, English, and Swedish. So that is really cool. I'm sure if you are looking to learn any of these languages, Coffee Break will be very helpful to you. So that's a lot of languages. 7 languages. Look at that. Those are some big numbers. Alright, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to show a little bit of one of the lessons. Now, typically I do this on my way to work, but I really didn't want to film while I was driving. So stay tuned, and I'm going to do a little bit of the lesson that I'm currently on. Okay, so we are now on the Coffee Break French Season 2 Lesson 15 page. Like I said earlier, I normally do this on my way to work in the car, but for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you all this lesson on the computer. Now, I've already skipped past the intro. I think they have a really cute jingle at the beginning. It's a really nice song at the beginning of each lesson, and then he goes and he talks about what we are going to be learning today. And as you can see, we are going to be learning about the perfect tense with irregular verbs. And in last week's lesson, we learned about regular verbs. So I have already started this, and I'm going to play a couple of minutes of this just so you can hear what it's like.
Perhaps one of the most common verbs is to do, which is faire.
Faire.
Now, as with many languages, it often happens that it's the most common verbs which are irregular. Think back to when we were looking at être, avoir, faire, and so on in the present tense. Now, in the perfect tense, for the past participle of these verbs, we just have to learn. It doesn't really follow a pattern. So the past participle of faire is fait.
Fait.
That's spelled F-A-I-T.
Fait.
So to say I have done, you would say j'ai fait.
J'ai fait.
Now I think at some point we've covered the word les devoirs. Anna, do you know what les devoirs means?
Yes, it means homework.
Okay, so my homework would be mes devoirs.
Mes devoirs.
How would you say then, I have done my homework?
Okay, j'ai fait mes devoirs.
J'ai fait mes devoirs.
J'ai fait mes devoirs.
Très bien. Okay, so fait comes from faire, to do or to make. J'ai fait.
J'ai fait.
Now, faire is one of 12 common verbs which have an irregular past participle that we're going to be looking at in this lesson. So, faire gives you.
Fait.
Let's look at another common verb, something that we've come across many times, as comprendre.
Comprendre.
So there you have just a snippet of the lessons. I really do enjoy these. Usually we're learning different phrases to use in different situations, but for the last lesson and this one and maybe the next one, we're going to be learning about verbs. You have to have verbs, of course, to form these sentences. So I've been really enjoying this, and I hope that you all enjoyed that little snippet. So I hope you enjoyed that demonstration. Coffee Break French is really good for learning about the French culture. It's really, really good. I love the conversational quality between Mark and Anna. And also they teach you very useful expressions and phrases that you can use in any conversation with French. They cover a range of topics, which is really good. You learn everything from learning how to order in a cafe to checking in at a hotel. Very, very useful. I highly recommend this Coffee Break French podcast. So, merci d'avoir regardé mon vidéo. S'il vous plaît, aimez et vous abonnez. À la prochaine!